Gerda, A Flame in Winter. That is a game what we have under what we are working on at the moment. And we press any key to continue. It sounds very good. We play Gerda's story, and we have here the save. I have a strong feeling that we will finish this today, but I don't know why. Because if I remember correctly, it said in the Steam description, this 5 days. I do not know, we are at 6th already. So in my opinion, we are already 1 day over. Because if I remember correctly, it started 31st of January. So I have no idea what that means, but something. So we have here 3 possibilities.
Peter will be busy preparing for tonight's mission. I'm sure he wishes to save Anders, but perhaps I need to make sure that we're on the same page.
Yeah, perhaps. Or?
Esther is trying to escape by train towards Sweden. She might need my help to get past the new checkpoints in town.
Or?
Mr. Vestergaard says he has no power over the Gestapo, but surely he or Margit can somehow help me break Anders out at the station.
We have 3 possibilities here.
Peter.
I mean, Anders is my main target.
Will be busy preparing for tonight's mission. I'm sure he wishes to save Anders, but perhaps I need to make sure that we're on the same page.
I have a feeling I should go here because this has the highest probability of succeeding. So yeah, maybe we should go here. I mean, Peter is Peter. We are good with Peter, but still, maybe she's right. We need to make sure that we are on the same page. It's not that I don't trust Peter. No, I trust Peter, but still. Tinglev Crow. Oh, I'm all out of breath. I should find Peter and make sure the Resistance still plans to help Anders. Surely, Peter will want to help his oldest friend. Uh-oh. What are these soldiers doing here? Guten Tag, Fräulein. Guten Tag. Phew. I swear my heart stopped beating for a second there. I'd better go see if the others are alright. Take your poison. Okay. Oh, yes. I wanted to look at the book, by the way. Let me have a look. How are we with? We have 2, 2, and 4. That's good. Danes 8. Germans 8. Something has changed. One of them was 9 earlier. Resistance 12. Occupation 9. Okay. Okay, fair enough. We have a good amount of stuff. We have a very good amount of loot still. Clues. Yeah, facts. Here we are still missing something. I wonder if these are gone forever. I think they're gone forever. But, yeah. Okay, so let's go in. I said we're closed for the day. Gerda? Oh, thank God it's just you. I saw the 2 soldiers leave. Is everything all right? Yes, luckily they just came to drink a beer, but you wouldn't believe how scared I was. She shakes her head. I'm close to snapping here. There's a loud crash coming from the back room. That's it. I'll go give them a piece of my mind. Uh-oh. She's angry. Meet his drink. An empty tumbler next to a bottle of whiskey. It seems Midi has been pouring herself a stiff one. I don't blame her. True. There she is. What are you doing here, people? What the hell do you... What the hell do the 2 of you think you're doing? You throw a bottle at me. Serves you right, you. Shut up, both of you. Just a few moments ago, there were 2 German soldiers at the bar. Imagine if they heard. Sorry, sis, but your so-called friend here is planning to ditch us with a Nazi boy. Peter, is that true? No, the man's twisting my words. All I'm saying is that it would be best if we all disappeared for a little while. Huh, that's easy for you to say. But what about Midday here? We have papers for the both of you. They just need to be forged first. Now hold on just a minute. This inn has belonged to our family for generations. I can't just leave it. Please, Midi, you can't stay. Not with that boy here. The Germans are practically overturning the whole town in search for him. Honestly, that boy is proving to be more trouble than he is worth. I say we get rid of him. We should have done so in the first place. You made a deal. Yeah. I've got a gun in that desk over there. I'll make it nice and quick. Whoa. And how is that going to make us better than the Germans? Hey, nobody's getting murdered under my roof. Now both of you, cool your heads while I think about this. Fine, but we all know where this is heading. Uh-oh. Mide, hey, I'm sorry. What good is sorry going to do me now? Huh, Peter? Just go. Okay. I can't believe this. What a messy situation. I should focus on why I came here in the first place. I need to talk to Peter and figure out if he can help me rescue Anders tonight. Okay, let's see. But first loot. What is this? That's a bottle. This must be what's left of the bottle that Nis threw at Peter. Nis, you idiot. You're not looking for that gun, are you? Mida doesn't know what's best for her. Really? But you do? By shooting people? Randomly? You're an idiot. Let me get that straight. There's the dude. Hey, what is here? I can hear the steady hum of the boiler on the other side. Okay. What are you doing, Gerda? I just want to check on the boy. Fine. But don't do anything stupid. Okay. Who's this? Heinrich, he mechanically taps his foot against the chair. Ah, yes, this boy. He mechanically taps his foot against the chair, his eyes fixated on the makeshift doll. What's going on out there? I heard noises. Let's keep quiet about it. Nothing you need concern yourself about. What's with the doll? That little Jewish girl left it. She keeps making them. I don't know what the point is. She must really like you. He looks positively horrified, yeah. Rose? She said her and the mother were going away. Is it true? Why do you care? Well, I don't. Not really. Only, it's just me left back here. Father will be furious when he finds out that I've been imprisoned like this. That's what I'm afraid of. You should be. Do you think that fat, ugly one will do something to me? Nis? He's all talk. You've got nothing to worry about. Oh, good. I can't wait to get out of here. Goodbye, Heinrich. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's check on this guy. He appears to be doing better. That's good. There's beginning to be some color in his cheeks. He's sleeping peacefully. I'd better not disturb him. Okay. Let's talk to him. Peter. That is why we are here. Peter, about tonight. Do you think you'll be able to help Anders escape? The chief is eager to hit that train. There's blood in her eyes. But, it will also be our best chance to break Anders free. We can hit two birds with one stone if we're lucky. And if we're not? Shit, I don't even want to think about that. Gerda, before you leave, I'm worried about Mide. Could you go see if she's alright? She doesn't seem to want to talk to me at the moment. Perhaps you could talk some sense into her. I'll try. Okay. And you are still an idiot. So where's Mide? There she is. She's fretfully polishing the table with a cloth. Okay. I'm going crazy here. Maybe you should take Peter up on his offer and leave. I can't do that, Gerda. Why not? Oh, shit. Nobody move! What do you think you're doing, barging in here? Where's my son? What? Where is my son? Bitte. Soldier, don't let these women out of sight. Aye, sir. The rest of you follow me. Oh, shit. Oh, no, what do we do now? Mide, are you... Gerda, we can't let them do this. Mide, listen to me. If I distract this soldier, you can make a run for it. Have you lost your mind? I'm not going to run. This is my inn. But they'll arrest you. You'll be sent to the camps. This is your life we're talking about. This place is my life. I'm not moving. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, they must have found the others. You there, nurse. Come quickly, someone's been shot. What happened? Now. Okay. Let's see who. It was foolish of me to assume that the worst... Oh my god. Don't move or I'll shoot. Don't you dare. Just try me, you Nazi prick. With whom can I take more hits? I think with Stahl. Calm down, Herr Stahl. Don't tell me to calm down, Larsen. I've already shot one of these criminals. And I'm not going to let him shoot me. Don't worry, son. I won't let this vermin hurt you. Come on, kid. Oh, no. One more step. You're dead. Wait, Herr Stahl. Your hand isn't steady. Oh, I'm quite capable of hitting a target at this distance, I assure you. Please just think about this for a moment. Is it worth the risk? That's right. Easy does it. Get after him, damn it! Okay. It's quite interesting. Father! Heinrich, are you all right? Yes, Father. I'm fine. Heinrich! Frau Larsen, tend to my son. This instant. Okay, let's do it. He just passed out, I think. He's passed out, as I said. But you should be all right. Good, good. I can't let the resistance bastard get away with this. Keep an eye on my son. Of course. Oh, Heinrich. I should get out of here as soon as possible. Who knows what you'll say when you wake up. Good luck. Okay. We're out of here. That's the smartest thing to do. Because, yeah, he can actually throw Gerda under the bus very badly.
Walls can only protect a person for so long. When catastrophe comes knocking, you have little choice but to answer the door. The Gestapo burst into the inn, as they had into so many homes and businesses. Hungry to discover fuel for their fury, here they struck gold, finding a smuggler, a prisoner, and a rebel. There was no question that violence would erupt. What could I have done?
That's a very good question. What could you have done? Just 1 second. Here.
The resistance was too
Pragmatic.
brash and reckless to have stayed hidden much longer. I'm just glad Esther and Sophia had already left.
You're almost finished. I can't say how close to the ending you are since you are in the last part of the game and it's very different for everyone. Exactly. But you're very close. I thought so too, Epitherista. That was my hunch. But yeah, we will start the DLC then immediately. What did we get? No, I didn't see. I think we got an insight because you used one. Okay. So what can we do now? Tuesday at 2 p.m. So is the resistance now still alive or not? No, I'm confused.
Mr. Vestergaard says he has no power over the Gestapo. But surely he or Margit can somehow help me break Anders out at the station.
Okay, or?
Esther is trying to escape by train towards Sweden. She might need my help to get past the new checkpoints in town.
Or?
Reinhard is finishing his deal with the smugglers from Copenhagen. If I assist him, he may be more inclined to help me rescue Anders.
I think Reinhard is my best bet. I have that feeling. I really have that feeling. Let's do it. Let's do it. We go with Reinhard. Just because we can. I should find Reinhard and get this over with. Yes, you should. If I had to guess this is the last hour, I think so too. Is that him? Ah, Larsen, what the devil are you doing here? I hear you're planning to finish a deal with those smugglers from Copenhagen. Ah, what is it with this town? It's about as good at holding secrets as a damn sieve. Well, what do you want? As you can tell, I'm pretty damn busy. I want to strike a deal. A little late for that, don't you think? But fine, I'll allow it. What's your proposal? I promise to help you with your mission here. If you promise to help me free Anders tonight at the station. Tonight. That is the keyword, Epitherista. So yeah, it's this night, this day at the night. So yeah, probably, yeah, maybe not the last hour. But good morning, Relaxo. Great to have you here. A wonderful start of the Tuesday to you. Okay, but I'm not promising anything, but as I have business at the station as well, it might work out for both of us. But I can't afford for this to go poorly, so you'd better not mess it up. Werner, get the truck ready. Yes, sir. Larsen, you follow me. Okay. What's happening here? Snowball fight? That's enough of that. You know the state frowns on these kinds of publications. Last I checked, this book wasn't banned in Denmark. Scheiße, what is all this? I thought I paid you to keep this place empty today, Müller. Sorry, boss. These guys are here on Inspector Stahl's order. Well, we'll never get the truck through this crowd. Larsen, you have some sway with the locals. Go figure out what's going on. Okay. Hi, local. I rarely see her this angry. What's going on? Let's see. What's happening? Ah, Gerda, someone's been telling the soldiers that my store carries books with anti-German sentiments. And now they want to confiscate the whole lot. I'm telling you, it isn't legal. Hey, you with the red scarf. Move out of the way. This doesn't concern you. Possible. Okay, but this is maybe a guaranteed. Only 2 days passed and my sleep schedule is back to my normal. But it actually goes quite fast then. It's in the bones, it seems, coded them. Okay, I could lie. I'm not good at lying. I could make them bribe them. Or possible. Let me go with this one. Is this really worth your time? I'm sure there are more lucrative pursuits to be found than spending time on confiscating a couple of dusty old books.
How dare you question?
No, she's got a point. Let's make some of the schoolboys in our unit deal with this matter. I've heard a rumor about some smuggling taking place in one of the alleys. Well, we'd better check that out then.
Okay.
Thank you, Gerda. Can you believe all that commotion over a little book like this? I can't wait for this war to finally end.
Okay.
At least that's over.
Yeah, it is.
And now? Go check on our business associate further down the road. I'll get the truck moving.
Further down the road where?
This one here? No, he's no associate.
Sorry, lady, this area is closed off. Orders from Inspector Stahl.
Okay, never mind.
Ah, there he is. Let's stop. He's impatiently scratching his cheek. Yeah.
Can't be out of this backport soon enough. Your German friend sure knows how to pick a handoff spot. You ready to move the goods?
Not yet. Okay. Let me just check that everything is okay. There we have nothing to do. You are just standing here. Yeah, I think we can move the goods. Or do I need to report back? Even that I don't know. No, I don't need to report back. Then it's okay. Then we can start to move the goods. Okay. Yes, we are ready to move the goods.
Yes, let's go for it.
Okay. Almost done, boss. Just a couple more boxes.
Nice job, Werner. Quick and efficient. Now, on to the matter of payment. Larsen, if you don't mind. And don't mess up this translation. This is no time for misunderstandings. Tell them to hand over the documents, or else.
Right.
You have the documents?
Indeed. Unfortunately, what your friend brought barely covers his debt. He won't be getting the documents.
What's the bastard saying? It doesn't look good. He says you're not getting the papers. Shit, no surprise there. Nothing we can do about it? Maybe we could negotiate. It was a high-risk job after all.
What's the offer?
That we don't turn you in. Well, in that case, I suppose we might as well offload the papers. Now let's...
Hey, what's going on over there?
Uh-oh.
More smuggling, eh?
What's going on? More Germans? Shit, this is becoming a mess.
What are you doing here, Unteroffizier Reinhardt?
Same thing as you. Investigating.
And you, Fräulein?
Minding my own business.
Then you can watch us inspect these trucks. Okay. All right, I brought the papers. We handing them off?
Who is this guy? What's he saying? You woman, you speak Danish, translate. He asked what you were doing here.
I'll ask the questions here. Tell them we're going to search the trucks.
And now hold on a second, you little upstart. This is my catch.
What about these Germans? What are these Germans talking about? Tell him to stop talking.
Tell him not to point at me like that. He doesn't want any trouble.
I don't give a fuck what he wants. We're searching the trucks.
I said hands off, they're mine. Larsen, tell the Danish bastards that I'm arresting them.
With a wink. What the hell is going on, lady?
Aye.
Attention to. possible. I want this possible.
We have a plan. Just play along. It's gonna be alright.
Whatever gets these Germans off our backs. Look, here comes my second private now. Müller, what took you so long? We need a bit more muscle for this arrest. What?
You heard him. These men have been causing trouble all day.
But I thought...
Enough talk. Let's get to work. We'll take it from here, men.
I, guess you've got this under control. Let's go.
Shit. Now what? Those clowns will report me if I don't bring in these smugglers.
What's he saying? He seems agitated.
Just ironing out some details.
I see.
Okay, Müller. Werner, slowly, so no one notices. Get your guns ready.
Oh, guns?
Can't you see? These men are about to reach for their weapons. They're about to attack. We're afraid for our lives. We need to defend ourselves. Reinhard, you can't. There are already too many loose ends, Larsen. This is the only way. There must be another way. Fake a shootout instead.
Fuck. Fine. Tell them to get out of here. And to pop off a few rounds for good measure.
He says to leave. Fake an escape.
Nothing we haven't done before. Here are the documents. Okay. Wow, we saved everyone.
All right, Werner. You ready to earn your bonus?
What?
Someone has to get shot. Nurse's orders. Otherwise, no one is buying this. Don't worry. I'll just clip you.
Okay. He's clutching his arm, his eyes wide in terror. Okay. My arm! Okay, let's bandage his wound.
You're going to be all right.
Thank you.
Müller, grab the papers. And look at it this way, Werner. Now, it's less likely you'll get sent to the front.
Okay. So we saved his life, technically. That's good. Something positive. Okay.
When I looked at the alleys and shops of Tinglev Market, I no longer saw the quaint village square I'd once known. Memories of smugglers, angry crowds, and shifty soldiers polluted every corner. They had robbed the place of its provincial charm, but I wasn't innocent either. The memories stuck to me like tar. Had I made the right choice, helping these greed-stricken men despite the cost? I shouldn't be so hard on myself.
Take care
My
of yourself.
options were limited, and my husband was in danger.
Compassion. Okay, so no more inside. Okay, so let's see. Where are we now? 6 p.m. Alright. We get closer and closer.
The steam from the train rises in the horizon. If I falter now, Anders might be taken away from me forever.
Let's hope not. Huh. I wish I had an insight, but I don't. Soldier, you ready for patrol?
Yes, sir. Off to the factory?
Not anymore. It seems the old man doesn't want us much security anymore. We're staying on station duty. Okay.
This is it. I need to save Anders before it's too late. The others will be wanting my help as well, but I'll only have so much time.
Yeah, that is the thing. And no reload option. Train was on time, yeah. Huh. So, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Let's see. We go to the station buildings first. Psst, Gerda! Peter, you all right? Damn Nazi pigs chased me around town for a while, but I managed to get rid of them. Fuck. I still can't believe those sons of bitches arrested me there. We have to make them pay. And they will, but let's stay on target here, Peter. Gerda, it's good to see you. Friends of the Resistance are few and far between today. Yeah, fucking Sven is nowhere to be found all of a sudden. I assume you know why we're here? We're going to hit the southbound train, the one with all the munitions. And Anders? If we can break him out too, then all the better. However, we need to do what's best for the cause. But you promised to use some explosives to free Anders. No single person is more important than the mission. Just the same, the blast might help free him. The prisoners are in the first car behind the engine, but we don't know where the munitions are. We want you to figure out which car is housing the munitions, and when you do, place this bottle next to it, so we know which car to hit. Otherwise, we'll just go for the car nearest to the prisoners. What? Why? They're using them as hostages. The munitions car must be just nearby. And at least it'll blow open a hole for Anders to get out, assuming he doesn't get hurt. Well, okay. You're taking quite a risk, lady. With any luck, we'll get a nice repeat of the factory explosion. That explosion caused so much damage. Can we try a less volatile approach? Not anymore. We'll move towards the train as soon as you cause some kind of distraction. If you can keep the northbound train here a little longer, it'll give us some cover. Okay. Liva's final mission. Okay, so let's go. So much to do. Oh my god, you love this game. Yes, they do. A wonderful Tuesday to you. I hope you are having a great week so far. Who are you? Reinhardt, yeah. Well, if it isn't Frau Larsen, I hope you're not here to get in my way. The last thing I need is some nosy nurse messing up my plans. What the hell does that mean? Nothing. Just stay out of my way. What the hell was that about? It's a valid question. Going alright, just a lot of working. Okay. Torben. Gerda. Those damn Nazis finally let me go, but the bastard kept my truck and took my permit to boot. How am I supposed to work? Anyways, if you're here to see Anders, you'd better hurry to the platform. There isn't much time. We can talk later. Okay. Who are you? Jacob. Gerda, my child. I see you came to the station. I suppose I have no reason to expect it, but perhaps your Christian charity has returned to you. Esther and Sophia are waiting to board the northbound train with refugees from Germany. Perhaps you can assist them after all. I'm afraid I've done all I can for now. Take care of yourself, Pastor. God be with you. Okay. Which one is the northbound train? I'm afraid this is where we part, Herr Larsen. I suspect you will come to miss my comparatively generous disposition. That was the final prisoner, sir. Excellent. The sooner this train is off, the better. Okay. Anders, I have to get him out of there. Both of the trains will be departing soon. I need to see what I can do around the station before creating a distraction. There's a tunnel, which goes to the other side. I should remember that I can use the underpass to get to the other side of the station. Okay, smart move. Let's do it. What is this? Station clock, yeah.
There it is.
Only a few minutes until Anders' train leaves.
Yeah. Let's use the underpass to get to the other side. Let's see what we can do.
It looks like Esther's nearly boarded the train with the refugees from Germany. Those must be the train cars that Liva and Peter want to target.
Okay, let's see. Here we have these two. Here's someone. Here's also someone's. Dieter. With whom do I have very good connections now? Dieter is to Margit, Peter, Torben. I have a feeling I put my money on the wrong people. Really. Ay. That's not good. Dieter, who are you? Railguard worker. Franzen. Let me try the railroad worker. Ah, this damn train station is a madhouse today. Let me guess, you want something too?
How about that whistle?
Why do you want my whistle?
My niece really wants one.
Sure, why not? I can just grab another one from the storage room. Okay, cool. What about you, Franzen? Time is running. Who are you? You're the girl? You are Esther. She's keeping her daughter close, her eyes cautiously scanning the platform. Let's talk to her.
Gerda, I'm so glad we've made it to the station. We've only a little further to go. We've come a long way, but we are not there yet.
What are you two blathering about up there?
I should keep my voice down. I'm not used to being around this many people anymore. See you later, Gerda.
Okay.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too. Who are you? Train conductor? Let's talk to him.
The conductor might be able to delay the train slightly. That would give the resistance some cover and give Esther and Sophia more time to board.
Oh, that's good.
But it might put the train at risk of getting caught in an explosion. Excuse me?
Yes, what is it? Bribe him.
If I give you these valuables, would you hold the train a bit?
I don't see why not. Oh, that was easy. You are a soldier? Any random soldier? I don't have a plan yet. That is the worst thing. Oh, here's also someone. Margit. She and Wolfgang are sitting close, conversing with soft, quiet voices. Okay.
It's not very far. You could come visit when you are on leave. And after what happened at the market, I think it's best that I go. That crowd was so angry, so violent. And just because the two of us are, well, you know.
Okay. Margit was beaten up. Why? Yes, of course. But I will miss your company.
We'll still ride.
Wolfgang smiles at her, but there's something sorrowful in his eyes.
Ah, Gerda. It seems that today is full of goodbyes. Is there something we can help you with?
Wolfgang's being here at the station is only going to make things more difficult.
And the sooner I get Margit off the platform,
the sooner she's safe from any blast. Maybe if I speak to her, she can convince him to leave.
Can we speak privately for a moment?
Of course. Okay.
What did you need?
Well,
I need Wolfgang to leave the station. It would be safer for him if he wasn't here. I see. I'll make sure he leaves.
Okay.
Darling, I cannot bear to have you waiting around for my train to leave. I won't be able to settle into my journey. It would be best if we made our farewells now.
Well, of course. Understand. Goodbye, my dearest.
Well, we'll see each other soon, I'm sure of it. Well then, I should probably go find out which car I'm sitting in. I hope you come visit me when I'm settled in Randers, Gerda. I hope so too. Okay. So she's out of the picture. Where's Daddy? Papa's not here. Here's nothing. We're too far off anyway. Who are you? You were Dieter. How were we with him? Let me have a look. Dieter's 2. Okay. The trains heading north have so little space. How are we supposed to move all these refugees? We just need a little patience. It'll work out. Mäuschen. I'm here, but whatever you're doing here, I want no part of it. I can't risk disrupting the transport of innocent Germans. Please, don't do anything rash. Okay. You were the old guy. Hey, it's you, the nurse with the red scarf. Sad to see us go, are you? What are you doing here? What do you think? We're waiting for a train. Though all these damn soldiers are making me antsy. He pats the side of the crate nervously. If you don't mind, lady, we'd rather keep a low profile. And you're something of a lightning rod lately. Drawing an awful lot of attention. He's too up to something. Turning them in could cause a distraction, but at what cost? Yeah, that's true. Let's not turn them in. What's with the girl? Do you think the trains will leave soon? I want to hear them blow the whistles. If I had one, I'd run around blowing it, even if there weren't any trains. It could certainly cause a good distraction. But I shouldn't give her this whistle just yet. I want to hear the whistles. Maybe I'll give you one later. If you promise to be good, just a little longer. Promise, I promise. The little girl purses her lips and tries to whistle. But all that comes out is a hollow whoosh of air. Okay. Who are you? Exhausted refugee. Can you do anything good? Let's see. This line hasn't moved in ages. Why is taking so long? Can you believe this? What happened to German dignity? I thought you were supposed to be strong and in discomfort. I suppose you're right. Let's see those Danes a thing. Let's show these Danes a thing or two about order, eh? Okay. Come to refugees. I don't know if it's a good thing. I think yes. What about the soldier? What is it? There's some commotion up ahead. Near the first-class cars. You can't leave those rich folk alone. They always have some complaint or another. I'll be back in a bit. Okay. So here's everything done, I think. Let's go to the other side. Who are you? Wait, I haven't marked the card, by the way. I haven't done that. I should. But I wonder where. I think it was here somewhere. Train car. So, here it says the resistance plans to target this wagon, but it's not right next to Anders. Okay. Another wagon that might hold German munitions, far from Anders, but close to the northbound train. Examine this one. This is the car that Liva and Peter are planning to target. I can't clearly see what's inside, but it just looks like radios and other communication devices. No weapons. If the resistance blows this train car, it might create an opening that Anders can use to escape. But he could get hurt in the blast. Should I let Liva target this carriage, or should I find another? Let's keep looking. Okay. Another wagon that might hold German munitions, far from Anders, but close to the northbound train.
If I stand on my toes, I can just barely see inside the window. The crates from the factory are in here. This must be the munitions car. If I leave the bottle here, the resistance will know to target it. But the explosion won't free Anders, and it might hit the northbound train. Should I signal Liva?
No, I shouldn't. I want to take this one. Because I want to get Anders out, do it.
Now they'll know to target this car. I hope this was the right decision.
We'll see. The northbound train will be departing in 5 minutes. 5 minutes until departure. Okay. Let's get out of here. As long as Anders gets out, the rest, I don't care. So let's go. Who are you? A soldier. Some random soldier. And you are a waste bin. Okay. You are Stahl. And you are German soldier. Let's see with Stahl.
Ah, Frau Larsen, I see that I cannot escape your face these days. Did you want something from me, or are you just wasting my time? Can I speak with my husband?
That's good.
Normally, I would not allow such sentimentality, but even I have sympathy for a woman who will soon become a widow. Enjoy your farewell.
Okay. So now I can brief Anders what is happening.
Soldier, keep an eye on these filthy rebels. I'm off to inspect the other guards.
Okay. Anders, his face is just visible through the warped glass of the train car.
Anders!
Gerda. Oh, Gerda, it's so good to hear your voice. You sound surprisingly spirited.
It's good to speak with you again, darling. But I'm afraid we don't have much time.
God is eyeing me, I should hurry.
There's about to be some commotion.
What do you need from me, darling?
I need you to brace yourself. Move towards the front of the car. And try to avoid getting hurt.
Alright. Get up. Yeah. Is this goodbye?
Not even close.
Exactly. The northbound train is nearly ready for departure. All aboard. Okay.
This is it. Time to make a distraction. Any commotion I create will draw the attention of nearby guards. I should choose carefully. Giving the girl a whistle will cause a commotion. But she's a child. There's no question the guards would pounce on those smugglers if they had a reason. The trash can is pure kindling. A fire would distract the guards. If nothing else, I can always ask Ursa to pull the station alarm.
Trash can it is. Filled to the brim with this stuff.
It's full of old newspapers. This could cause quite the distraction if I set it alight.
Do it.
Let's hope this draws attention. I should step away before it gets too big.
Okay. My God, what is that? Someone come over here and bring a bucket. Okay.
My goodness! Is that a fire?
No, it's a pizza.
Ah!
Okay. What the hell is happening?
Now's my chance.
To do what? Cause a distraction at the station, okay.
You German dogs are going to pay for this.
Alright, you miscreants. Almost time to ship out. A little pre-travel discipline might make you more docile. Let's see how you all behave after you feel the butt of my rifle. I'm going to come in there and teach you a lesson. Okay.
Yes, Reinhard.
A lot less guns on this train than people are expecting. Better do something about that. Oi, Reinhard. What have you got in your scummy hands there?
Mind your own business, you scruffy old rat.
That's it. We've all had enough of your capers.
If I found out you're up to something, I'm taking you in. Of course.
Come on, let's go. The train will give us cover until we're close. No time to waste. I think I see the bottle Gerda placed.
Okay. Let's hope this works.
What are those two doing over there?
All right, get in. Get on, old man.
Okay, next.
Stay close to me, Liebchen. It's time to get on the train. Yes, Mama.
Not so fast, lady. This train is nearly full and it's reserved for displaced Germans. That you?
Of course.
We'll see about that.
Okay. It's so thrilling.
Oh no, who should I help?
Forget Reinhard. Anders, of course. That is why we are here. I've had it with you grimy bastards. Time to teach you a lot. Time to teach you lots of manners.
The prisoners need a medical inspection.
Lady, you don't inspect cattle before a slaughter. No amount of medical attention is going to save these fools. You've got no business here. This is a prisoner transport.
Hospital's on the train.
Then you're the wife of a dead man. Now let me get back to my job.
Isn't your job to protect the goods? Won't the officer at the end of the line be mad if they receive damaged workers?
Hey, damn it. Fine, but I ain't about to make it cozy for them. One more peep, and they're feeling the butt of my rifle. Now, are you just going to stand there gawking, or is there something else you wanted?
Passion? You must have lost loved ones. Please let me say goodbye to mine.
Fine, but be quick.
This might be my last chance to speak with him before things get too chaotic. Anders, can you hear me?
Yes, darling.
Move towards the front of the train.
Yes, darling, I remember. Thank you. All right, lady, enough chatter. Get out of here. Okay, now it gets action-ish. I think.
I'm running out of time. I can only get one more person.
Then it is... Forget about Liva, they are on their own. Rainer's on his own. Esther. Do it.
I can't let you onto the train without confirming you're from Germany. I need to see your papers.
But we already showed them at the checkpoint.
That's exactly why I need to check. Captain of the guards came in, shouting about how this boys let too many people through. Wants us to be extra vigilant. Now hurry up, there's a queue.
Alright, wait, I just need to... Gerda? Is there anything I can do to help?
We can't miss this train.
Speak to the conductor.
I know them.
You know this pair of refugees?
They're family friends of my father.
Oh, well, if they're Dieter's friends, poor fella's been through so much lately with his wife leaving and all. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, ma'am. Though, they did ask us to be extra thorough after that checkpoint. Your ticket seems valid, but your papers, I think they're all right.
We've got them. Hold on a minute there. The commander thinks we let too many slip through the checkpoint today. Have a look at these personally.
Can we really waste time on this?
Oh shit.
The station's packed.
There are no shortcuts to security. You two need to come with me.
This can't be happening. Not after everything that we... You can't do this.
You involved in this too, Fräulein?
No, she's not. She's not involved.
Indeed. Frau Larsen is a law-abiding young lady, sir.
I know her father well. I see. Then I'd advise her to stay out of the matter.
Mama. Shh, hush now, Liebchen. It's going to be all right. Esther,
Enough of this. Get moving. Okay, Esther's captured.
Why couldn't I do anything to stop this? Oh, Esther, I'm so sorry. I can't stay here. I need to keep going.
To do what?
Let's have a look at what you're carrying, eh? Back off, or I'll have you pulling latrine duty for a month.
We've got direct orders from Stahl. We had to check everyone that isn't on duty. That includes you. Are those explosives? Hand them over at once.
Oh, just try and...
Okay, he's done.
You dusty old bastard.
Let's get him out of here.
Okay.
So he's being eaten by his own.
Alright. Just don't let the trigger finger slip.
Okay, he's arrested. They're arrested.
Oh, I think they're doing something to the train. I need to get to go get a guard. Guard! Come here!
I think I made the wrong decision. I should have gone with them, because they blow up, and if they're not blowing up, Anders is gone.
What is it?
Let's see. The northbound train is leaving. Okay.
Oh no, Sophia and Esther never made it aboard the train.
Bomb's planted. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. Oh no.
Shit, it's that Gestapo bastard Stahl. Let's go around.
Okay.
Shit. Is this it? I don't think you've brought enough guns.
What are you people doing here? The train is off limits. Ma'am, please step away. These are dangerous criminals.
We can't let you arrest us. Liva, don't.
Oh, failed.
Out of our way. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Not so fast. So you're the scum that's been terrorizing my town, making a mockery of the Gestapo. You've been a thorn in my boot for too long.
Bomb is going off any second.
If I warn them, they have a chance. If not, everyone dies. What do I do?
I could warn them. Let's do it. Let's warn them.
Everyone watch out.
What are you blundering about?
About this.
Everyone seems to be dazed by the explosion. This is my chance. I need to get to Anders.
Okay, let's go. Check on him.
Anders, can you hear me?
Yes, darling. The explosion tore open the train car.
Oh, Anders.
There he is.
Anders, are you alright?
I feel alright.
Then let's go. Hurry, towards the woods.
Anders was able to escape in the chaos and we headed towards the woods. Okay. Yes, I got him. That's a win. At least one win.
Anders, are you alright?
I'm fine. Keep going. I'll be right behind you. Okay, let's keep going. There's quite a lot happening now.
They're after us.
Keep going. Don't look back. With the dogs.
There's a fog in the path. Where do we go?
I don't know. Let me have a look at the map. Oh, let's go here. Why not? I don't know if it matters.
If I was a local, I would have...
It's a dead end. Quick. I should find another way before we're caught.
Yes, you should. Yeah, can you get out of my way, please? Thank you. Here. And here. Nice, they're out.
Anders. Please get up.
I'm sorry, Gerda.
He looks like he's about to pass out from exhaustion. Please, you have to get up. We can't stay here.
You're right. Halt! Oh no. Oh no. Don't move! Stahl.
Please don't shoot.
He's bleeding.
It looks like he can barely keep himself standing. How did he even manage to follow us this far?
Frau Larsen. But of course it's you. How could I have been so blind? Of course you're the root of all this misfortune. Every time disaster has struck in my town, you've been somewhere nearby. I thought your husband was the key to ridding this town of its crime infestation, but it seems his dear wife has been playing tricks under my nose all along. Well, no more. No more paperwork. No more protocol. It's high time that I take justice into my own hands and rid this town of you, for good. Stahl, please. I'll give myself up. Just please let Gerda, let my wife go. She was never meant to be a part of this. A little too late for that. Please just... Don't you take one step further, Herr Larsen, or I swear it will be your last. In less than a week, this place has fallen into chaos. Do you have any idea what you've done?
His face is always the same color as the snow. He can't possibly hold himself upright for much longer.
Okay. I need to keep him talking. Yes, His breath is high. You know what? I think before we finish this, and before we have the last dialogues, I think we have an emosh bit now. Yes, in the middle of this. So, 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Alright, well, back we are. Oi. So, let's go in without further ado. We are what seems to be in the middle of the last dialogue of this.
We have had big losses. We've lost the refugees. We have lost Reinhard. We have lost... I did not even know I needed to keep him alive. I thought he would take care of himself. We lost Liva. We lost the resistance. The only thing that I cared about was Anders. And now it seems we could be losing him too. But let's see. The thing is that he has been hurt. And he's white as snow, as she says. She can evaluate it. So he's about to pass out. I just need to keep him talking. That's what she says. And talk about... Germany.
What will our death accomplish?
Stahl stares at me in disbelief. Then he manages a short, bitter laugh.
Is that a trick question?
More will take our place.
Oh, failed.
People will resist. People will always resist oppression. Do you really think this will end with us?
Perhaps not. But you're nothing more than the weeds that every farmer has to deal with in order for his field to prosper. Keep him talking more. Talk about his ideology.
Why are you doing this? Do you think you'll be lauded as a hero?
I'll gladly die for my country.
Or live to see it turn on you?
Yes, it worked.
You're painting yourself as a hero, but look at what's happening. Tinglev is burning. It was your jurisdiction, and now it's a battlefield. You're not a soldier. You're not supposed to make a mess. How long before you find yourself being blamed for it?
Looks like he's about to pass out. Yeah. Let's go towards the town.
This town was supposed to be under your protection. We, whom you consider Germans, just like you, were supposed to be under your protection. Isn't that why you brought all your tanks here? But this town has been torn to pieces ever since you arrived.
None of this would have touched you if you hadn't interfered. You and your husband could have lived loyally and happily. Why would a German woman like you do this? Uh-oh. We have no wit anymore. We have wit. But it's not possible. Why? I don't know.
My loyalty lies with Tinglev.
Okay.
And I have seen my town engulfed in barbed wire and flames. You brought them upon us. You, who claim to be our protector, have wreaked havoc on us.
I do protect the Reich.
His breath has got more shallow. Good. His face is deadly pale. I just need to style him a little more. Last topic. Think about your son. What he's been going through. Would any of this have happened to him if he wasn't swept into your romantic notions of war? You dragged him with you into the mud of an occupied land. Did Heinrich deserve this? Any of this?
Don't you talk about him.
This is the legacy we leave our children. This is the legacy I was given too. The occupation and my father who joined the party. And I wanted a child too, but I waited. I did not want my child to be born to occupation and war. You dragged your child into a war zone of your own making.
That's not true.
He's hesitating, yeah. It's over, Stahl.
I'm not... I can't...
He's down, finally. I can't believe it. Anders, this is our chance. Anders? Wait, what are you doing?
He's still breathing. Long live the Reich.
If he comes back for us, we need to make sure he can't hurt us or anyone else. Should we do it or not? Don't do this, Anders. But Gerda, he's lost too much blood. He's not going to make it. Trust me, you don't need to carry this with you.
You won't get away with this.
Anders, please.
All right, you're right.
There are more soldiers coming. We need to get away from here.
You're right. Let's go. Okay.
And just like that, it all ended. We ran and ran until we found refuge with a pair of local farmers who were willing to hide us from the Nazis. Anders and I huddled in solitude hearing only snippets of news from a poorly tuned radio and our kindly hosts. Months passed, and on the 4th of May, Denmark was liberated from its German occupiers. But the war did not end quietly like I had hoped. There was a maelstrom of activity as Nazi collaborators were put into camps, snitches were executed by the resistance, and others were put on trial for treason. But in time, life began to return to its familiar patterns. We went back home. The house had been searched, though it was otherwise as we had left it. Once we cleared away the mess, it felt like no time had passed at all, like it was all a bad dream. That in all the nooks and crannies, the ghosts of the past were waiting for us to let down our guard, lest we forgot what happened and who we had lost.
It's a pretty good ending compared to the one I've seen in the walkthrough. Yes, Petrista, and I think what saved me here was that I focused on Anders. That I did not try to save everyone, but I focused on one person, Anders, and going directly and straightly for that one. But thank you, Petrista. It's good to know.
I saw Liva at the train station the other day. She was handing out
She's alive.
pamphlets with a pair of young revolutionaries on her heels. She was a hero to them, both for her actions during the war and the organizing she had undertaken since. When she caught me staring, she smiled awkwardly, then looked away. Perhaps she was sorry for involving me in her plans and for the people who were hurt by our actions. But none of this stopped her from promoting her cause. I wonder if she will ever succeed.
I'm happy to see that she survived. She just summoned dear to her back in game events. Liva achieved her goals. Okay.
After he escaped from the train station, Peter had seemingly vanished into thin air. I often found myself wondering what had happened to him, until one day I heard a torrent of profanity from behind me. I couldn't help but smile as I turned to see Peter, haggard but alive. He had returned to Tinglev and was moving a load of car parts to his auto shop. You would have thought the tools had been Nazis from the way he swore while fumbling with them.
Okay, we have not discovered any of his secrets, but he escaped. Good.
Stahl died on that dark winter's night, defending a system which was collapsing around him. His ideology made him lash out with violence. I cannot understand how a person comes to be that way, but I must believe that future generations will learn from this horrible war so that its mistakes are not repeated. How could anyone ever forget such dark years?
In order to be able to forget, you have to educate yourself. And unfortunately, there are so many people nowadays who do not know about this kind of stuff. It's a danger. It's a danger that history could repeat itself. I say that honestly. And in a scared manner. So, game events violence escalated. I think it was not a bad thing necessarily. Okay.
Margit wrote to tell me that Wolfgang returned to Germany in the closing days of the war. He had felt duty-bound to surrender to the Allies, along with the rest of his men. He was a proud soldier who was trapped by a system which exploited his pride. In a different time and a different place, he might have gone down a better path, and both he and Margit might have been happier for it.
They might have. That's true. You survived, okay?
My hand shakes as I write these words, unable to contain my sorrow. Esther and Sophia's bodies have been identified at the Neuengamme concentration camp, though details of their deaths are sparse. Were they at least together? Or did little Sophia die alone and afraid, while her helpless mother perished in some distant cell? They were so close to escape. Could I have done more for them than I did?
I tried my best, but what broke the camel's back here was the one thingy where I used chance. And that failed. That was the thing that broke the camel's back, unfortunately. Yeah.
I cannot claim to fully understand Reinhard. He was a selfish crook, indifferent to the harm his actions caused. But he was also smart. He was careful. He didn't rush headlong into danger unless there was a profit to be made. His actions at the station will always confound me. What made him so rash, so jittery, and so reckless? I don't know what happened to him after his arrest, but given how the Nazis treated their prisoners, I cannot imagine that there was a pleasant end to his journey.
I think so too. And now I see something when I see the bigger picture. This is a cigarette. I thought at first for all of the game, I thought he was not having out of his nose. But okay, good that this is cleaned up. Well.
Olgert Vestergaard requested a house call today. He was complaining about chest pains, but his heart sounded perfectly healthy. I think his pain stems from something entirely different. Something that gigantic fortune of his can never cure. He was recently given a small fine of 2,000 crowns for collaborating with the occupation. But none of his ill-gotten lands were given back to the poor farmers. None of his factories were shuttered. Nothing was confiscated. He will barely feel that fine, and the people he had will never see one bit of it.
I understand why this voice is angry now of the narrator, because in my opinion, that is not good.
I miss Margit. All I have now is our correspondence. She cut all ties with her father and moved up north to Randers. It seems like the big city suits her, and she even writes short stories for a local magazine. Her stories are tinged with melancholy, but I'm happy to see her doing so well.
Agree. She was quite okay. And I think I made right in making her my ally.
I talked to the pastor at church this Sunday. He expressed sadness about fewer people showing up for church, and even fewer staying for coffee after. Neither the Danes nor the Germans seemed to be able to stand being in the same room together. I tried convincing him to show patience. The town needs more time to heal.
Obviously.
Following the death of his father, Heinrich and his mother left Tinglev and returned to their hometown in Germany. I saw them leaving. The boy wore a freshly pressed Hitlerjugend outfit on his way to the departing train and insisted on hailing at every soldier he passed. Looking at him, even after Hitler's death, will little boys keep believing in such nonsense?
Looking at him planted a seed of doubt in my heart about the future. That is what it says here. Understandable. Understandable. It's sad that the narrator left us out.
I saw Charlotte at the market today. The other villagers acted like she wasn't there, and she could barely get the attention of the merchants. I couldn't bring myself to speak with someone who had worked so closely with the occupation. At least not yet. I walked to the other side of the square, but I think she saw me. The next time I spotted her, she was leaving the market, her bag only half full.
Yeah, about her... well, I didn't need to make her my friend.
I visited the inn last Thursday. Mida was there, standing behind the bar and looking like her usual self. She keeps busy, serving beer and bantering with the locals. But every so often, I catch her staring blankly at the walls. These spells never last for long, but it seems her time inside the camps has left a mark. I wonder how long it will linger. For some people, the scars might remain forever.
At least she survived. That is already something I'm very happy about.
Harold was up and about when I came to the clinic this morning, and the front door was open for business. It seems that some things can change. However, he refused to give a German-speaking woman ointment for her rash. I suppose other things never change. At least, he doesn't stop me from helping whomever I see fit.
Yeah, well, he was preoccupied from the First World War, understandable.
After the war, Papa was interned at the Forhus camp, along with many other fathers in the German minority who had volunteered to help the occupiers. I visit him as often as I can. He seems to earnestly regret his actions and the harm they did to our family. In time, I hope that we might come to understand each other better. I pray that he will soon be released.
On the other hand, if he would not have been so involved, I think the ending would have been different. Because I pulled his card once or twice. So, yeah, having him as a Joker there, it helped a lot.
Our sleepy little town had been ripped apart by the war, and even my hands, the hands of a nurse, were not entirely free of blood. Like so many others, I had acted in self-interest, seeking safety for myself and my loved ones. But the gains I made came at a great cost to our community. Death had visited Tinglev and left its mark. How long would it take for the wounds of war to heal?
That's a very good question.
That must be enough for today. I should go see Anders. He'll be out by the chicken coop. As always.
Okay.
Here's something. What is this?
Newspaper.
Everything is going back to how it once was.
Okay. Christmas decorations. Memories in a box.
I should put these up soon.
Yes, you should. What was this, by the way, that we were writing? My journal. The last year has left its mark on the book's tattered cover.
I've almost run out of pages. I suppose I should buy a new one.
Yes, you should. Here's nothing.
Is here anything?
No. The front door. It keeps the cold out. Duh.
Where is he?
In the coop? Who are you? You're staring blankly into space.
Anders, are you all right?
Oh, Gerda, I'm sorry I didn't hear you come in.
It's all right. It's over now.
Yes, yes, of course it is. How are you feeling?
About what?
Well, you know, this is the first time your father won't be able to join us for Christmas.
I know.
We could put together a basket for him and visit the camp.
We should do that. I feel terrible that he's forced to stay in prison while we are free to dance around and be merry.
They can't hold him forever. Once his sentence runs out, we should all go somewhere to celebrate. Listen, I think I'll go inside the house. We need to prepare for lunch.
I'll come join you in a moment. This year has been a struggle. I'm still not sure how we'll be able to forget everything that happened last winter. But as long as we are together, we'll figure it out somehow.
Yes, you will. Here's nothing.
It looks like Torben's truck.
Oh, there are the two guys.
What are he and Peter doing here?
Hello there, Gerda. Is Anders home?
He's inside. We were just about to have lunch. What's the occasion?
No volume on my end and a vehicle headed from my doctor's apartment. Hey! Wanted to say hello, everyone, and enjoy the stream. Yes, I will rerun. One second.
Okay. What's the occasion?
We just wanted to share the exciting news with him.
News about what?
Torben here. He's finally going to pop the question to his beloved Ursa.
Oh, Torben, that's wonderful.
I'm certain she'll say yes. It's only taken him, what, a year to summon the courage. I don't know what you've been so worried about. If she hasn't left you by now, you'll be fine.
You got nothing to worry about.
I hope you're right.
Of course she is. You know this oaf has been carrying around the ring since the war.
A ring? Well, come on, let's see it.
Ah, come on, Torben. Show her the ring you got for the lucky lady.
All right, all right.
It's a simple gold band with an inscription on the inside. Strong bonds lead to... This ring seems familiar. Oh no. Back in Star's office. This can't be the same ring that he showed me, can it? So he was the snitch. Did Torben really collaborate with the Gestapo?
What's the matter, Gerda? Do you not like it?
If you ask me, it's a waste of money to buy a fancy bit of metal like that. A woman should love you, and not your money. But speak of gifts, I do have something for you and Anders, Gerda. Oh, I must have left it in the truck. I'll be right back.
Gerda, are you all right?
Torben, I've seen this ring before.
Really? Maybe I should cut back on the drinking. I don't remember showing you.
You didn't. Stahl did.
Well, you know, the Gestapo always taking things, harassing people.
He said it was from an informant.
It must have been a different ring.
But the inscription...
Gerda,
Why did you do it?
I can explain. You don't understand.
Then make me understand.
They found out about my smuggling and they were going to arrest Ursa. I didn't have a choice. I had to tell them something.
So you told them about the resistance? How could you do that to your friends? They trusted you.
What other information did I have to give? It's not like you didn't work with the occupation. And a good thing too, it kept Anders safe. But you were lucky that they needed something other than information from you. Working with those monsters was the only option I had.
Is this why you were never arrested when they took your truck? Why they knew about the inn?
A man like me never has options. Why do you think I started smuggling in the first place? How else was I going to keep the war from swallowing me whole? How else could I stay afloat?
That wasn't the way to do it. You put yourself at risk. You put everyone you knew at risk.
Where else was I supposed to turn? Folks are a lot nicer to a nurse than they are to a poor truck driver. But I had no one. Do you think everyone and their sisters was coming to me with deals and schemes? I was on my own.
Okay. I swear I left it on the dashboard.
He's going to be back any second. Come on, Gerda. You know I'm not a bad guy. At least I tried to help Esther. Doesn't that count for something?
I suppose it does.
And who knows, with a bit more help, maybe we could have saved her. But of course, you had your own worries to deal with. None of our hands are clean.
It must have lodged itself under the seat.
Gerda, please. If anyone can understand why I did it, it's you.
You did it for Ursa.
I didn't know what else to do.
Here it is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not throwing him under the bus, that's a fact. Gerda, you know Peter. You know his temper.
Yes, I do. Wait, did I leave my keys?
He'll kill me if he finds out.
Have some faith in him.
He's not going to forgive me. I know it.
Here they are. Sorry that took so long.
Please, Gerda.
Well, you guys sure look cheery. What's going on? Did Gerda fill your head with tales of martial horror, Torben?
Gerda, please. You know what will happen if you say anything. Think of Ursa.
Not that bad, eh?
Peter, listen. Never mind. It's nothing.
Nothing, eh?
It's just good to see you out and about.
Okay. Yeah, you too. Tormund's shoulders drop as he gives me a look of utter relief.
Yeah, I found this in the shop.
Pete hands me a framed photo of me and Anders at our wedding.
I thought Anders might want it. Unless he's ready to come back to the shop. Not yet.
We should probably get going then.
What about sharing the good news?
Let's do it later.
Can't wait to see Ursa, huh? This one's excited to get on with the rest of his life. See you around, Gerda.
Yeah. I'm happy I didn't throw him under the bus. It's his thing to tell.
Excited to start the rest of his life without a scratch from the war.
Yeah. But at least we know who the snitch was.
I did the right thing, didn't I?
I did. I'm very sure about it. Goddie, lunch is ready.
I can never tell Anders. This war won't leave us alone.
Yep. Let's go in to eat. Food is always good. I did not... I thought it was someone from the Resistance, but that it was Torben was a little bit of a surprise, actually. On the other hand, in retrospect, I think not. I think it was obvious that it was him, the snitch. But yeah, well. What is with these frame drops today? It's an enormous amount. Okay. So, this was the game from Porta Palais, Bird Island. Yes. Gerda, A Flame in Winter. This is a game that I found actually some time ago in my suggestions. I do not remember when. Then I went the usual path from followed to wishlist. Now I have it, and now I play it. Finally, I play it. Finally, I played it. It's a very well-made game, actually. The dialogues are nice. There's a lot to read, though. Yeah. It's not for everyone. Understandable. But, yeah. There's really something wrong with Twitch today. I don't understand what. I apologize for any inconsistency in the video quality today, but I do what I can. So, I like the game and story. Tanya, me too. It's a very well-made game, as I, to be honest, expected from Don't Nod. Their story games are next level, but that they go so much back in history and that they write a game about, or publish a game about the Second World War is quite a surprise, but not a bad one, actually. And, yeah. It's a nice game. It's a nice game. With different endings. Obviously, as Epitheresa said earlier, we did not have the worst one. Because Anders survived. And as I said, my aim from the beginning was saving Anders. About everything else, I didn't care. Especially since it was the first playthrough. So, yeah. Anders is the husband, and he should be the priority. It would have been nice if we would have saved also the refugees, the Esther and whatever the daughter's name was. But unfortunately not. Would have been nice. But it was that one thing where I threw the dice that broke the camel's back, unfortunately. But what comes to a story game, it's definitely is worth it. So, this was the main game. We still have the DLC and we will play the DLC. That's a fact. The DLC is called Liva's Story. This was Gerda's story. And Liva, as we remember, is the lady who's the boss of the Resistance. It's nice to see another part. As someone suggested already, this, not the setting, but this style of game reminds a lot of This War of Mine, which we also played. The different stories here. 2 years ago.
It's already been that long here, unfortunately. But the Second World War was a time that everything was a little bit different. At least from what I heard and studied. 5 or more relations with our factions. That's good. Players who got the same brother. Here's a comparison. 25%. 46. Who has carried it elsewhere? I don't know. This is again typical don't nod. Harald was unheard. Okay. Sits over at the banquet. 71. Okay. Yeah, this was also made by choice, because I did not know what will happen there, so it's always better to get stay sober. Save the Wehrmacht officer. Of course I do. It's a job. It's a nurse. Let the bomb explode. Of course I do. Save the German refugees on the train. Oh, that was also an option? That they would not... Okay. Rescued Anders. 45%. 45% only by that lucky. To make it. No one died to try and save Gerda. Save Gerda? I wonder what the other endings would have been that she needs saving. Let the snitch go free. Yeah, most people have decided it because let the bygones be bygones. Okay. A very well made game. Thank you for playing. You kept Harald from dying during the clinic break-in. The factory exploded. You managed to save Anders, but at what cost? There are numerous variations to the ending and many scenes you did not visit during this playthrough. Try to approach the game from a different angle on your next playthrough. Oh, I will. You have also unlocked day saves. Jump back to specific days in the game to replay them. Find day saves in the play menu. Okay. Yeah, here they are. Okay, but that is something we will not do on stream. That is something I will definitely do off stream. Let me have a look at the achievements now. We are at 32%. Oh, that's good. It's quite good. Because I looked at the achievements already earlier before stream, and it seems that quite a lot of the achievements have to do with the DLC. So... yeah. Here, the tutorial Liva story is all Liva story. So we will definitely make it a 50%. Okay. Okay. I looked all historical facts. Dang, we failed it. But I think you cannot even do that in one playthrough, because there were 4 missing. I think those were missions that we did not select. Unlock all character secrets. Uh-huh. Yeah, that is also for some playthroughs. Not the first one. Supported Esther in fixing the radios. Characteristic Gestapo. Yeah, that one I didn't do. Got drunk at the banquet. 2 or less out of 10 main characters died. Oh, what? This is definitely the DLC. You know what? Without further ado, let's jump in. Play Liva's story. Play as Olivia, Liva Hansen, a freedom fighter who finds herself leading a small resistance cell. In hiding and on the run from a cruel enemy, Liva must balance her duty to the cause, her care for her teammates, and her desire for revenge. This short story preludes the events of Gerda's story, and they can be played in any order. Okay, we do this. New game. Stupid sneezy. Oh, Liva, hold on. I just need to catch my breath for a moment. Okay, 1 second. Select an option by clicking it or pressing 1, 2, 3, 4. I stay with clicking, thank you. Oh, we should be safe now. How do you know? We haven't seen any Nazis since we shook that patrol a whole town ago. We just need to keep a low profile and we'll be fine. But let's hurry and make sure the others are all right.
Okay.
Yeah, then we hurry.
Easy.
Sorry, Catch. Not that I'm going to pay a friend a visit. Please do. Please do. Relaxo. Thank you so much for dropping by. Have fun with your friend. Have an awesome rest of the Tuesday. And, yeah, stay safe, healthy, and out of trouble. You know how it goes. Damn, German planes. Hurry, we better duck under the trees. They're flying south. Looks like they're heading home to protect the nest. Good riddance. I hope they crash and burn. That would certainly help our predicament. Let's wait here until they've all passed.
Okay.
Oh. We haven't had a minute to rest since we left the city. The Nazis have been relentless. I never should have gotten us into this mess. Hey, now. What happened wasn't your fault. Each of us knew the risks when we agreed to hit that ship. You did everything right, Liva. There was no way to know what the Nazis were expecting us. The operation was a mistake. I shouldn't have suggested it in the first place. Nonsense. The ship was a good target. Hey. Don't make that face now. It's going to be all right. I know just the thing to bring your spirits back up. Oh, if you don't grow bushel 3, we go. Though harvest time, it leaves you free. Oh dear. Hear the fool's quaint melody. We'll weed the ones out that wither. Let's just shake the head. Ah, is that a smile I see? I can always count on bushel 3 to cheer you up. You never could resist belting it out at the pub. Okay. I think that was the last of the planes. We should hurry and meet the others.
Okay. Let's go.
Where are the others? Even that I don't know. Here somewhere? This doesn't look like hurrying. Liva, wait! You shouldn't keep stopping. I know, but before we meet the others, you should know that we are going to be heading south. We're going to be leaving Copenhagen. Where are we going? We're going to Tinglev. It's a small hamlet in southern Jutland. I know the area, though not the town. It's somewhere to start anew, until it's safe for us to return to the city again. What use would we be there? Tinglev is a railroad town close to the German border. The Freedom Council thinks our efforts there could frustrate the Germans if we play our cards right. Kesse can fill you in later. Kesse knows already? He's from the region. He knows it well. But don't worry. You're the only other person who knows about these plans so far. You'll have to help me break the news. Now, come along. The others should be just ahead.
Okay. Let's go.
There they are. Hi, guys. Vico! See, I told you not to worry. Sorry for taking so long. We had to make sure the coast was clear. Where's everyone else? They didn't make it.
The 3 of us only got here by the skin of our teeth.
The soldiers shot the others as we scattered. It can't be. Half our team is gone. I see.
Vico's expression darkens. Okay.
Those fascist bastards will get what's coming to them. I promise you our comrades won't have died for nothing.
Okay.
But we shouldn't stand out in the open like this. Toft, I take it, this is the cabin you were talking about.
Yes. My contract said it's been abandoned for the winter. We should be able to stay here for a while and rest up.
Good. We need to get our bearings. Let's head inside.
Okay.
Liva's not...
She is.
It's bigger than I expected.
Indeed, a very good find, Toft. Are we sure it's safe? As safe as it can be for now. That doesn't sound very reassuring. What do the rest of us think?
I agree with Toft for once. We can't keep going at this pace.
I'm not sure. We're sitting ducks here.
The team's eyes flick between me and Viggo. They're looking for guidance.
Liva, I can understand why you'd prefer that we keep going, but we've been running for hours. All of us are completely spent. It's my job to ensure that everyone left remains capable of continuing the fight.
Okay. Care duty and fury points are resources that you can spend to overcome certain challenges, but you'll have to earn them through your actions first, okay?
Before we can avenge our fallen comrades, we first need to get our strength back.
That's true. Duty, care, and fury. I've got none.
But there's nothing I can say that will overcome the exhaustion. Right, it's settled then. We'll stay here for the night and get a fresh start in the morning. For now, we should take turns keeping watch outside.
I can take the first shift.
Excellent.
Okay.
If I go see... I'll go see if I can scrounge up something for us to eat.
Okay, that's nice.
Shouldn't someone scout the perimeter too? I can go make sure there's no surprises. Whoa, hold on there. You can't wander off on your own after what just happened. Well then, Liva can come with me, right? Sorry, Liva. Could you give me a minute to speak with my sister? Don't worry, I'll meet you outside in a bit.
Okay. What's his sister? Points of interest, yeah. Closer until it becomes higher than space. Let's see. I've never tried the space trick, though. Newspaper. Let's examine it. The headline is about the Nazis culling the Danish police force. Old news by now. Okay. He's rummaging through the cupboards with the same vigor as a pig searching for truffles.
Ah, well. What do you know? Looks like the old forester kept a small supply of canned goods here. That's a lucky break. He probably won't mind if we borrow a couple of items.
You seem relaxed. Aren't you worried at all?
His face turns somber, and he looks at me sympathetically.
Of course I am. But it doesn't help to dwell on matters we can't change. We need to be proactive. Speaking of, I should keep looking through these cabinets. Talk to you later, yeah?
Okay. Never mind.
I should let them talk.
Yes, you should. Oh, there's something. A wardrobe.
The door seems to be stuck. Maybe you can pry it open later.
Maybe. Huh. Toft, he's keeping a watchful eye on the foliage. Okay. He huffs a breath of air into his hands as I approach.
Oh, come to scold me, have you? Sorry to disappoint. Look, I understand where you're coming from. We are all on the edge after what happened. But we need to make some sort of plan before we proceed. That's why I thought this cabin might be a good place to regroup. Otherwise, we're just scattering like panicked mice. I suppose I see your point. All right, Liva, are you ready? Ready for what? We're going to scout the perimeter. No. Don't you want to rest a bit first?
Yeah, the trust.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. We need to secure the area. That's right. We can't take chances anymore. Just be careful out there, all right? We'll be fine. My brother let me borrow his gun. He did? It was the only way I could convince him to let us go.
Wendy inspects the gun in her hand, gingerly turning it this way and that.
This thing's really got some heft to it.
Yeah.
It
seen Vigo through a lot.
It certainly has. That's the luckiest gun I've ever laid eyes on. Word is that the pilot it originally belonged to survived the crash and 2 weeks behind enemy lines. That gun is probably half the reason you and Vigo made it past all those checkpoints.
I wouldn't say we've been all that lucky lately, Toft. Come on, Liva. Let's take a look around.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Okay. Click on lever or press G to be reminded of your current goal. Okay.
Where are they going?
There's food.
Hey, Liva. Can we talk about what happened? I feel like everyone is acting like nothing's the matter. Like we didn't just lose half of our team, our friends. I just don't understand how they can carry on like that. It's what's necessary. We can't let ourselves get caught up in our mistakes. It would be a disservice to the ones we lost. You sound just like my brother. I just can't get over seeing everyone gunned down like that. I keep thinking of poor Oliver and that silly green hat of his. It went flying when the bullets tore through him. He was a good kid. He didn't deserve what happened to him. She looks across the clearing and sighs. Yeah. We need to stay on the road, I think. Hey, what's that over there? Oh, loot. Crates. I don't think we'll find anything useful in here. Okay. What is this? A bench? It's entirely overwhelmed by the vegetation. Okay. And what is this? Wooden planks? Ah, there's a door behind these planks. That's odd. Yeah, right. I didn't notice it at all from the inside. Maybe it was being covered up by something. We should check once we get back. We should. She's waiting. Why is she not going first? She has the pip here. Is this a dead end? I don't know. Whoa. What is this, a viewing point? Wow. What a view. We've made it pretty far from Copenhagen already, haven't we? I wish we could go back. There's so much left to do. We might eventually. Okay. Hey, look. There's Toft. He doesn't look so imposing from up here. She suddenly seems embarrassed by her own voice, by her own words, and drops her voice to a whisper. You don't think he can hear us, do you? It doesn't look like it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't too upset with him. I know you had a bit of a disagreement back in the hut, but you've been getting along with him quite well. Well, I suppose so. He's got certain charms. But we've lingered here long enough. Let's move on. Okay. There we go. There's a railroad. Hey, look up there. Railroad tracks. Okay. Part of the railroad must run through the forest. Perhaps we can jump a train? Do you think that's a good idea? Aren't they supposed to be crawling with Germans? Speed is worth a risk. We need to put more distance between us and the enemy. Okay. Gunshots. It sounded like it came from a hut. We need to get back to the others. What if... We need to get back. Okay, let's run. What's that? Shit, someone Someone's found us. Where's Toft? Wasn't he supposed to keep watching?
Erickson, yeah. There you are. The others will be here soon. What's the report?
2 men inside. I wounded one. The other's armed with a gun. The 2 women went off to patrol the area, but they can't have gone far. It's Toft. He's the one who betrayed us. That fucking rat.
Okay. A double agent. -10. Oops.
Take cover. They're firing at us. What do we do? We need to get to the others.
Okay.
The door we found at the back of the hut. Maybe they still haven't noticed it. We should be able to get it open, right? We have to try.
Okay. Let's go. We need to help our friends. Okay. She's struggling with the door, yes.
It's stuck.
Help her push the door. Teamwork is teamwork. Yeah. What the? How did you?
Vico! Oh no, 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 no. What happened?
Toft shot me. He came in after the 2 of you left and drew his gun.
We saw him outside with a few other men. They looked ready to rush the place.
Toft and those swines will have to get through me first.
He'll pay for what he's done.
Schalburg leader shouts angrily.
Listen up in there, you commie bastards. We've got you surrounded. Quit hiding like cowards and come out and face us.
Take that, you Schalburg snake.
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
Did you see how many there were? 4, I think, but it sounded like more were on the way, right, Liva? Yes. The whole goddamn cavalry then.
Almost got one.
Listen, you have to get out of here. I'll distract them. What are you talking about? We are not going to leave you. You have to, Bente. I'm not going to make it. The least I can do is give the rest of you a chance to... No, don't say that. We'll get you out of here. We'll get you to a doctor. We will, right, Liva?
They both turn to look at me. The blood is gushing through Vigo's fingers.
Your brother's right. We can't save him.
This is your last warning. It's getting bloody cold out here. If you don't get out, we might just have to start ourselves a cozy little fire. And this hut looks like it will make for some mighty fine kindling.
Okay. Bente, please, just listen to me. We can't do this to Mom and Dad. They can't lose both of us. They won't. We'll... You're not listening. I promised them I would protect you.
Okay. I'm nearly out of ammunition here.
We don't have much time left. Liva, I know you're doubting yourself because of what happened in Copenhagen, but it wasn't your fault. I've seen what you're capable of. Promise me you'll lead everyone out of here. You know where you need to go. I promise. Good.
Liva's leader. Yeah, Liva's now the leader of the resistance cell. She'll have to manage her team and use various stats in order to survive and serve the resistance. Alright.
We can't let the tyrants win. We owe it to the people of Denmark and to our fallen friends to carry on. We'll liberate them from those fascist pigs. If it's the last thing we do. Cassie, hand me your gun.
Of course, here you go. But it doesn't have a lot of rounds left.
It has enough. Bente, you're going to be just fine, trust me. Now go, all of you. Get out of here while I cover you.
Okay. I think before we start to make our way out of them, I think it's time now for a Nemosh pit. I think it's a good plan. Because after that, we'll just escape. So, get your best dancer mods out 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, but we are. So, Tanya's taking the dance floor over. I like it. Oh, by the way, I have the feeling that maybe I will cut it by 1 hour short today. We'll see about that later on. Let's take some of these. I also want to participate in the dance. And I take, of course, these guys. These guys also need to be in a lot. So, like this. Yeah, okay. So, let's go in again. We started the DLC of the game, and we are having Liva's story now. And someone has disappeared here, obviously, while I was away. So everyone is escaping because they were thrown on the bus by a traitor in their own thing is.
Liva, we can't really just leave him. We don't have a choice.
Okay. They stopped firing, sir.
The idiots must have run out of bullets.
Toft, go check. They might still...
Are you questioning orders? I said go. Oh no, Vigo, Liva, we need to do something. We need to focus on escaping. What's this? Didn't you say there were 2 of them? Where's the other one?
He's escaped. There was a back door. I didn't...
Oh, shit. So who is this one?
This is the leader of the operation, Viggo Torresen.
Ah, the infamous Viggo Torresen, eh? Not bad, Toft, not bad.
Well, Mr. Torresen,
you have a reputation as a very steadfast man. I don't imagine you'll tell us where your compatriots have run off to, will you? Viggo's eyes flash in our direction for just a second, beckoning us onward.
I'm afraid not. But I do have something else to tell you.
If you don't go to Brussels 3, what on earth is he doing? Is he singing?
Oh, harvest time, it leaves you free. Hear the fool's quaint melody.
Shut him up, will you?
We'll weed the ones out.
Oops. I always hated the fucking song.
No!
Stop Bente from shooting.
Bente, wait! No, I have to.
You put yourself in danger.
I don't care.
Bente, please. Bente looks at me, her eyes blazing with fury, but she obeys. Okay. Are there more? Never have made it.
There are more coming. We need to go before they see us. Follow me.
Okay. She's the leader now, so yeah.
But where are we supposed to go?
South, to a town called Tinglev. But I don't know.
The train.
We have to risk it. They won't be able to catch us once we are aboard. Let's go. Okay. How does the train work? I'm curious. Just stand there at the station and wait. Okay, makes sense. Choo-choo. And away they are. Cool. Off to Tinglev.
Before the war, Copenhagen
Thank you.
had been a bustling and vibrant city. I had arrived there as a student, eager to lose myself in the crowded bars and jazz clubs, eager to escape my privileged upbringing. Life in the capital only confirmed what I had read. Injustice, cruelty, and exploitation were everywhere, and the downtrodden working class were hit hardest of all. It was my duty, as much as anyone else's, to take up the fight. I began to consort with union organizers and revolutionaries. I met Viggo, who taught me how to protest, how to organize, and when the time came, how to fight alongside my fellow comrades. When the war eventually swept over Denmark, we, the communists, were the only ones prepared to oppose the Nazis. Working in small cells, we sabotaged communication lines, harassed Nazi supply chains, bombed factories, anything we could do to slow their march of conquest. As the war progressed, a cross-political collection of resistant groups called the Freedom Council began to coordinate our attacks. But Viggo remained leader of our group, our talisman. It was far from easy. Traitors and counter-revolutionaries hampered our progress, and eventually we felt the sting of their betrayal personally, sharp and acid-hot. I had organized the mission. The target was a German freighter, a whale of a ship waiting to be pierced. Everything seemed to go according to plan, but the Wehrmacht were ready for us. Forced to abandon the operation, our team fled into the safety of the forest. Or so we thought. Our supposed comrade, Toft, had led us to the slaughter. Viggo bought us time to escape, and from far away we watched him die. For all our fury, we could do nothing. Honoring his final wishes, I ordered the retreat to some backwater called Tinglev. Bender and Kesa followed. What else could they do? I was the only leader they had left.
True. The only and hopefully the best leader. It's a very interesting view into her history and the story that she has been up to. 2 weeks later, I think they're in Tinglev now.
Our escape from Copenhagen took us from one end of Denmark to the other. We hid among friendly resistance cells, bypassed Nazi checkpoints, and braved the harsh winter the best we could. On the orders of the Freedom Council, we had made our way to southern Jutland. All that remained was for us to make contact with the local resistance.
As far as I know, it's not pronounced Jutland, but Jutland. But anyway, it's not focus on that. Oh, we must be getting close. We should be careful with this new guy. He's going to be our first new member since Toft. I still can't believe he was working with Boris Eriksson that entire time. I wonder how much his soul cost.
He probably never had one.
What some people will do for a bit of money is beyond me. Let's hope this new guy proves to be more loyal. First things first, we need to figure out how many people are in this group. Then we should think about sourcing supplies in the area. Find leads on the black market, that sort of thing. Actually, I've written down a whole list of steps we could take.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Okay, you've earned your first duty. Oh, cool. Fury or care point. You can use this in subsequent conversations to unlock various dialogue. I got it.
I'm impressed you found the time for all this.
Well, it's been a long, slow march. But these are only suggestions. You're the one making the final call.
Oh, that's true. Now that Viggo's gone, Cassie and Bente are going to be looking to me for guidance. I wish you were here to give me some advice and to cheer me up with a tune.
But yeah, not happening. Oh, there she is. I was worried we'd lost you. Bente shrugs and pulls her coat tighter.
Where did the message say we were supposed to meet this guy again?
In the forest just outside of Tinglev. By an old bridge close to a fork in the trail.
At least we know we're close. Let's continue onward. You two go ahead. I need to jot down a few things first.
Okay. Why are you falling behind? I don't like it. Open your journal.
Yes. Folks, we found a few. Toft is -10. Traitor, Eriksson. Also traitor. Cassie. And Viggo. Facts. What do we have here? The Scharber Corps. The Scharber Corps was a military corps composed of Danish citizens hired to serve and support the German occupiers.
The corps was founded in April of 1943, and its Secret Service Department became infamous for committing a certain kind of counter-sabotage known as sabotage, a portmanteau of the name of the corps and the word sabotage. These acts of terror were meant to serve not only as retaliation against the Danish resistance, but also as a means of scaring the Danish public at large. The group was furthermore known to commit clearing murders, the assassinations of well-liked public figures in Denmark as a revenge for the killing of collaborators or members of the occupying power. Okay. What about the Freedom Council? It was an organization that was founded in early autumn of 1943 by the leaders of the most prominent resistance groups in Denmark. The purpose behind the organization was to improve communication between the individual cells and to better organize the resistance efforts against the occupying Germans. The identities of its members were kept secret from the public until the end of the war. I think that's smart. What is with you? She's scouting in the forest, but her attitude seems half-hearted at best. Okay. I need to push her.
I'm so sick of snow. Walking through the snow, sleeping in the snow, pissing in the snow. I really hope the place down here has a warm place to sleep.
We've slept in worse conditions. Whatever we find here will be good enough.
I suppose.
Let's just do what we came here to do and get back to Copenhagen. We'll be a lot more useful there. And a lot closer to Toft. We can't let him go unpunished. We need to follow the council's orders. They sent us here for a reason. We can't get back into their good graces by completing the mission they sent our way. By not completing, yeah. Sure, whatever gets us back to Copenhagen. We should keep looking for a contact. He's bound to be around here somewhere. Okay, let's search. That's a dead end. It's so dead. This is where we came from. Also not good. What are you doing? The bitter cold prompts a sniffle from his mottled face every now and then. Okay.
I can't wait to get to make some proper food once we get into town. All we've got left is some dried pork and a few lumps of bread. All this running about the country is really taking its toll.
It'll be over soon. Then we can start a new chapter.
Look at you being all optimistic. No, really, it's nice to see.
First we need to find this guy. Let's keep looking.
Okay.
If I was the guy, what would I be? All these trees look the same. Suddenly a rustle of leaves breaks the silence. What was that?
What's going on?
Did you hear something?
I think so.
There's something in that bush. Let's throw a rock. Oh, fuck.
Hey, what's the...
You there. Stay where you are.
Whoa, easy now, easy. I'm on your side.
I'm with the resistance.
Prove it. Prove it?
Well, he's in the right place at the right time. It's gotta be our guy.
Shit. You must be the Sparrow, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. I'm not the Sparrow. She is.
Shit. Really? I mean, fuck. I am sorry about that. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Sparrow.
It's the Sparrow. Get it right next time.
Right, of course. Sorry.
Okay. What's going on? Who is this? Is this bumpkin our contact?
I sure am. You got a name? Oh, shit. Right. Peter. My name's Peter.
Christ, did you almost forget his own name? Liva,
Do you really think we can trust this guy? The council trusts him? So he must be doing something right. What now, Peter? First things first. We need to get you all out of the cold. My truck is just around the bend. I'll take us into town.
Okay. That's good.
At least we're not walking.
Fair enough. P, a member of the local resistance. Is that an allies of P? Obviously, yes. I think. Let's see what we're up to.
And you're sure nothing broke?
I told you, you didn't run over my foot. But check your damn mirrors next time you park.
Sorry, but welcome to Tinglev's Best Inn and Bar. How many inns are there in town? Well, there's the Swine's Head and this one. But you'd be amazed at what goes on here.
Just the same, we had a lot of new faces. Okay. Uh-oh. Shit, German soldiers.
They're coming this way.
What do we do? Chance rolls. Let's do it. Let's take the lead.
Nice. Let's head inside, quickly.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Do you think they're onto us? Oh no, look. They're in here too.
Well, you're by the border now. You can't throw a goddamn rock here without hitting a German or two. But, what do you think about this place? Not bad, eh?
Seems like a good working class joint.
Right. I figured you wouldn't want anything fancy. Not that you're not fancy, just, you know... Know what? You're in hiding. Look, there's Mide. She owns the place. Let's talk with her about your, room and board.
Bente and I will wait here for a moment, while you two get settled at the bar. It'll be too conspicuous if we enter as a big group. I mean, he's right.
Afternoon, Mide. I brought those customers we talked about.
Talk about timing, Peter. Just when we've got half a German battalion in the place. Let's keep it quiet. 2 beers, you say? 2 beers coming right up.
Innkeeper begins to rummage idly behind the counter.
So, you're the famous Sparrow?
Not so loud, comrade. I'm trying to maintain a cover here.
Don't worry, Lenin. I'll keep it down. I'm less concerned with your politics than I'm with your pocketbook. Let's get down to business then, shall we? Your crew needs a place to stay, correct?
We need somewhere safe.
So you decided to come right down to the German border?
Can't say I see the wisdom in that, but it's really none of my business. As long as you don't draw any attention, you'll have the place to stay. Of course, I'm assuming quite a lot of risk by opening my doors to you. Those accommodations won't be free.
Impossible.
Isn't fighting the Nazis worth anything?
Okay. Can be easier or harder based on the trust the character has in you. Okay.
Probably to someone, but not to me. Come on, Mide, these are good people. Can't you let them stay for free for old friendship's sake?
Oh, I've already risked plenty for your sake. No. If she and her friends want to stay here, then they'll have to pay, just like everyone else. I understand. Here you go.
When you get or lose something important, a pop-up in the top left corner on the screen is display. Okay, minus money. How much money do we have? Peter's 1. Mide is not yet. We have no money. We have nothing. Never mind.
Well, it's not the biggest stack of bills, but it'll buy you a month. I'll go set up the back room. Here's your beer. It's on the house.
How generous. Okay. The beer bottle sits on the counter, taunting me.
What kind of service is this? You didn't even bother to open it. Save it for later. I definitely swiped a bottle from the counter and stashed it in my coat. So, do you like the music? Jazz. I adore jazz. It's the music of our age. Pure energy, pure motion, and it plays by its own rules. There were some great clubs up in Copenhagen. Oh, wow. We don't get much of that here. Oh, but maybe my friend Torben could sneak you in some records. That would be a dream. Consider it done. Okay. So, are we in? Yep, everything's been taken care of. I still don't like having those uniforms so close.
Maybe you can maybe you can use it to our advantage. Listen in on the conversation and get some leads.
That's a very good idea. Liquor cabinet. Check this one out first, the wood burner. So this is what it feels like to be warm again. It's been too long. Okay. Who's this? A bookish man. Let's talk to him. He's lighting a post-meal smoke. I better leave him to it. Okay, fair enough. Cass is talking.
But an inn like this probably has plenty of food, right?
I'm more worried about how many Germans it has, not how many potatoes are in the larder. Cassie's cooking can offset our rent. I'm sure Miri could use a hand in the kitchen. It could cover some of our costs.
Well, if it's for the mission, I suppose I could whip a few things up now and then.
Okay. Stop. Don't go there. Go here first. Talking loudly about local events. Let's listen in. Let's see what these Germans are prattling on about.
Ach, Dieter, you're too soft. The workers at Westergaard's factory are getting more unhinged by the day. It's those damn Reds, I tell you, agitating the workforce.
Hut, hut. The workers need to stay in the damn place. Clock in, clock out, and don't complain.
Otherwise the soldiers will have to take control of the factory.
Okay.
Seems like we are not the only ones ruffling the occupation's feathers. A workers' strike will cause a lot of problems to the Nazis.
It's not too easy to stand up to an army when you've only got a wrench. These things rarely go the workers' way. It's every citizen's duty to resist, in whatever way they can. Try telling that to a parent who can barely afford to buy winter jackets for their kids.
That's true. I just hope the commotion stays at the factory. We can't afford any more problems at the station these days. There are a dozen trains passing through every shift, and only 2 tracks for the whole lot. How can we keep the things maintained when there's never a break in service?
You'd better hope those terrorists up north don't hit your tracks, or you'll be in real trouble.
Nonsense.
We're far too close to the German border. Those terrorists would have the whole Wehrmacht on them in an instant.
Okay.
I told you the Freedom Council sent us down for you for a reason. I'm sure they'll send us orders to hit those rail lines.
Why should we wait for orders? It might be a strategic consideration.
Exactly. The council could have a bigger plan in place. We can't risk disrupting it just to be impulsive.
Okay.
Believe me, it's only a matter of time before those terrorists move here. Have you heard about this blaster Snow Fox? Rumor has it he's cutting a swath south through Jutland.
Oh, the Snow Fox. What a ridiculous name. We should put those bastards into the ground.
Okay. I've heard of the Snow Fox. He's the best of the best. A real hemorrhoid on the Germans' asses. He sounds aspiring.
Oh, he is.
I heard his crew took down an entire supply train. That they disrupted communications near our house for a month.
I don't remember hearing about that.
Okay.
Say, what do you think about all this, my fellow?
Me?
Sure. Have you heard anything about the snow fox?
I can't say that I have, but he's just one man, a nobody. You get him at the sabotage stops, right?
Oh, Peter, come here for a second. I need a hand.
I'll be right back. Just act like you belong.
Okay. Over the mountain, now up another peak. Oh. I hope there's no snow. Well, will you look at the time? I have to leave now before the store closes. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Okay.
I suppose we had best get back to our shift as well. Betzner, go pay the tab, would you?
The soldier's eyes, unable to locate the innkeeper, start to drift idly across the bar.
Shit, I can feel his gaze lingering on me.
Guten Tag, Fräulein.
Good day.
Oh, you don't speak German. You had better learn.
What the hell should she? The war will be over soon anyway.
What's that?
Ente, be quiet.
Careful, sometimes the choices you make might create turmoil, which could have unforeseen consequences later in the story. Then again, an option that raises turmoil might help you get what you want in the present moment. Choose wisely. Okay.
You're putting us all at risk.
That's not what You're right, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Ooh, sorry for keeping you waiting. Let me take care of the tab for you.
About time.
Come on, Betzner. Let's get back to work. Okay. Alright, we've got some good information now.
Oh, Mr. Klein.
Anders, take a break from the shop, eh? You and Gerda are still planning to come over for dinner tonight, yeah? Of course. We'll grab what we can at the market and see you there. Wonderful. Steady.
Christ, is everyone at pulse with the Germans? This is a border town after all. I suppose some of these people don't have much of a choice.
No. This is Anders, the other member of our resistance group. Where?
Does the resistance work involve getting chummy with the enemy?
It's not that simple. He's my father-in-law.
You can't be serious.
You better explain yourself. What's to explain? I didn't choose my wife based on her nationality, and I don't hate the Nazis because they're German. I hate them because they're Nazis. Oh, that's good enough for me. Alright then, what exactly have you two been doing around here? Loads.
We've,
That's quite enough. If you want to continue all of this freedom talk, you'd best move to the back rooms.
Right. I'll show you the way. Come along.
Okay. Here's something. Liquor cabinet. Examine it. Looks like the beverage selection here is pretty limited. Nothing like we had back in Copenhagen. Half of those bottles don't even have labels. Okay. Yeah, let's go in.
Let's
see.
Well, what do you think? Pretty impressive, huh?
It's not bad. So, as I was saying, we got anti-Nazi flyers from Aarhus and we've been distributing them.
And a couple of times we've even stole Wehrmacht mail.
Well, we didn't really steal it.
But it was misdelivered and we never gave it back. That counts.
Christ.
Have you hit the Germans directly?
You mean the Nazis?
Well, we did get some wire cutters, so we could snip their communications cables.
But we haven't done it yet.
You certainly kept busy, and you're willing to take risks.
That counts for a lot in this job. But we're going to have to step things up.
Especially if we want to impress the Freedom Council. You'll both need more training.
And you can train us? You're comrades now. It's our duty to make sure you have the skills you need to stay alive and finish the mission. We'll get started right away. Do you know a good place where we can conduct firearms drills? I know just the spot. Okay. Ha. Again an achievement. I like it. Monday.
We had arrived in Tinglev, knowing that the resistance here would be small and ill-equipped. But a guerrilla operation is always about making the most of what you have available.
Gorilla.
There are never enough resources, enough guns, enough people. So we would have to sculpt Anders and Peter into the fighters that we needed.
Pew pew. Fair enough. There you are. Shooting practice? Yes. They've been at it all morning. Peter can barely hit a barn from 5 paces. And I'm pretty sure Anders wouldn't swat a fly if he started sucking his blood. We might need a tougher training regimen. We need to encourage them. If they get overwhelmed, they might regret. Sorry. If they get overwhelmed, they might retreat to their comfortable lives. They need to know that they can do this, and that they are doing it for a reason. Right, of course. I just wish they'd wrap it up soon. Even though we're pretty far into those woods, someone might hear the shots. And I don't exactly trust Peter with Viggo's gun. We need to share what we have. I know. Anyway, did you manage to get any explosive while you were in town? It wasn't easy, but Peter's contact was surprisingly fruitful. Guess I should give him more credit. It can't be easy finding explosives in a town like this. I'll head inside and see if I can figure out how to arm them. You should have Anders take a look. He's proven to be very good with electronics so far. He might be able to come through the cookbook a little faster. Alright, but are you sure we can trust him with that? The more people we have that can arm a bomb, the more effective we'll be. Right. Maybe I'll talk to Anders about it later. He seems to be good enough with electronics. Okay. That's actually true. And he made this drawing, I remember. I should see how training is going. Yes, let's do it. Is there anything to loot here? Yes, here's a box. What a crate. It's full of rusted junk. Though, it looks like these tools could be useful. Okay. Got a toolkit. Where are you going? Oh, she's going by herself. Oh, come on, you losers. I think Pico should train them. Dang, I almost got it.
Oh, very nice, Anders.
Oh, damn it. I thought you said this gun was supposed to be good luck.
Well, it's got a history, that's for sure. Liva here can tell you all about it.
Chief, when did you... Peter's face turns a deep shade of red. His eyes dart to the unharmed can still resting on the fence. Well, if it's not the gun, then what am I doing wrong here? Squeeze the trigger. Don't pull it. You fired plenty of hunting rifles. The same principles apply with the handgun. There you go.
Better, much better. But we're running low on ammunition. We should save some for missions.
Either we go for training or we splurge them all. Let me think about the future. So, if we need the ammo later and we splurge it here, all we will die. So no. We need to conserve resources. We want to save some bullets for when you're not just shooting at cans anymore. You mean when we have to shoot at people? Not people, Nazis. You need to stop thinking of them as ordinary citizens. They're supporting a regime built on exploitation and murder. We can't let that go unanswered. Why don't the two of you take a closer look at your targets?
Oh, Peter, before you go, hand me that gun, would you? Bent is going to want it back.
Okay. Definitely she is.
They're getting better. There's still plenty of work to do, but we might have a team on our hands after all. Did you manage to acquire the explosives from our contract?
Contact, yeah. Yes, I handed them off to Bente.
You did? Well, I'd better go make sure she knows what she's doing.
We're still waiting for new orders from the council. This is as good a time as any to check on the team. You won't always have time to talk with everyone in the scene, so choose your conversations wisely. Got it? So that was the tutorial. Got it. Anders and Peter. They're huddled together, studying their targets. Okay. Damn, you nearly split the can in half. Though, I guess that happens when you take an entire month to line up the shoot. We need to take our time when we're shooting. Yes, accuracy is important. We can't afford to waste any bullets hitting tree stumps. You need to make every shot count. Then I have some work to do. It looks like most of my rounds ended up in the wall. The count is covering fire, right? Yes, it might rattle the enemy. But we want them dead, not rattled. I guess I have a way to go. Did you want to give us some more instructions? Yes, I'd like to talk with Anders for a moment. Yes, of course. Wait for him to get the picture. Right. Peter, could you give us a moment alone? Sure. Right. I'll just go and check my bike then. The old girl could probably use a tune-up. Okay. We've been focusing on target practice a lot lately. I guess we won't be shooting at cans much longer, will we? How do you feel about that? Nervous, if I'm being honest. It's a hell of a thing to think about shooting a person. Can I ask you something? You know, my wife is a nurse. She deals with people from every walk of life, and she's got so many useful skills. I keep wondering if I should tell her more about what we're doing here. We could use a nurse. This business can get awfully bloody, and it never hurts to have someone around who can stitch us up. But resistance cells are small for a reason, and we are not even sure if we can trust her. What do you mean? It's just better to be safe. People have loose lips. The wrong word to the wrong person can get someone killed. The less they know, the better. Oh, you're probably right. Maybe I should keep it quiet for the time being. I think I saved this one. I could have lost it easily a point or two. Let's talk to Peter. Ah, Chief. A painful grimace flashes across Peter's face as he stands up. Are you alright? Yep, I'm fine. It looks like your back hurts. No, it doesn't. Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry about it. It just happens sometimes if I bend over too long. I'm used to it. Anyway, this is also damn exciting. We are really going to get into the action soon, aren't we? Just make sure you stay clear-headed. This is dangerous work, stressful work. It can wear a person down if they are not careful. No need to worry about me. My head is as clear as it gets. But while we're talking, I'm glad you all came down from Copenhagen. For the longest time, it's just been me and Anders doing what we could on our own. Hell, even before war, it was just the two of us. It's nice to be part of a group. We're glad to have you. It's great to have such enthusiastic fighters on our side. This is a tough business after all, and help is always welcome. Happy to hear it. Whatever orders you give, I'm ready to take care of business, Chief. All day, every day. You just say the word. What about your family? Me and my folks aren't really... Well, we don't chat so often. And I don't have a sweetheart like Anders and Torben do, so I'm all yours. Okay. Though, for the moment, I think this bike needs a bit of attention too. Okay. Seems so. Should we go inside? I think we should. Would you please be more careful? We can't risk those explosives going off before the mission. Huh, what mission? We don't even have orders yet. We should be back in Copenhagen hunting Toft, making sure he can't sleep at night. That he can't spend a dime of what he earned by betraying us. You can't wait around all you want, Cassie. But you can wait around all... Once again. You can wait around all you want, Cassie. But I want to do something. Okay. Cass is right. We can't waste resources. You can put those explosives to good use if you know where to strike. And the Freedom Council is better equipped to direct us towards a worthy target. In case you haven't noticed, the Council still hasn't sent us any orders, despite all the updates we've given them. We'll never get anything done just sitting around and waiting. You think so? Sometimes waiting is the best choice. What is this? Cassie's bag? There's a book lying next to it. What book? Looks like this volume has seen a lot of use. The corners are all tattered. I wonder what he's been reading. It's all in French. Oh, it looks like it's a book on French grammar. There's something stuck in between the pages. A postcard with a picture of the Eiffel Tower on the front. Oh, hey, leave that alone. That's private. Sorry. Better mind my own business here, yeah. Bonjour. Cass is 7. Here we have something. Folks, which one is not marked? I can't see it. Anders, here, this one. Facts. Songs of Resistance. During the years of occupation, music played a big role in lifting the spirits of the people by allowing them to enact acts of passive resistance against the Nazi regime. Swing and jazz music had already been on the rise in the years leading up to the war, but became increasingly popular among the younger Danish generation during this time. These musical styles were highly frowned upon by the occupying power, as their wild and unbridled nature represented a kind of community that was far removed from the repressed ideals of Nazi ideology. Yeah. Plus, she's a communist. I do not... Well, yeah. I wanted to say I do not know how it fits in there, but yeah, it does. Is there anyone else to talk to? No, I think not. It's only him. He's looking about the room with a prospecting eye. Okay. Don't worry. I know it's frustrating to wait around, but we'll get orders soon enough. Peter said his contact would deliver us a message any day now. Once we get instruction from the council, we can spring into action right away. I hope they don't think we've gone soft. Nice. What if they give us some pointless target to keep us busy? While the real resistance groups do serious work. I'd hate that. Don't worry. There are plenty of targets to go around. And plenty of people in these parts that we need to protect. You know, I was actually born not too far from here. A little closer to the western coast. I've still got family in these parts. When's the last time you saw them? Must have been just before the first resistance groups were starting to spring up. You know, when just a few of us were starting to harass the Nazis, while the rest of the country stood still. In any case, I haven't been back in ages. I'm not sure my family would even recognize the person I've become. You missed them? From time to time. But we've been busy lately. I barely have time to think about anything besides the mission. Though, with winter settling in, who knows? I might have a lot more time on my hands. Could be nice. Okay. Aha, the traitor. Ah, Torben, you made it. I don't... How can I keep neutral when I know he's a bloody traitor? How can I keep neutral in this game? What? Who the hell is Peter talking to? Is he inviting the whole town over now? Let's see. Who is that? Wait, don't shoot. It's just Torben. Who the hell is Torben and what is he doing here? If I say that to Peter, Peter will be angry. Take it easy, Bente. How can I take it easy when Peter's, let a complete stranger ride to one of our hiding spots? Torben's not a stranger. You said you needed a way to get messages to and from the council. Torben and his gal run a... Well, what's the best way to put it?
We sneak mail and packages past the inspectors.
Exactly. He's been acting as our middleman. He was just helping out.
Oh, okay.
Be more careful with your next delivery. We wouldn't want to accidentally shoot the messenger.
Christ, and I thought this job had enough risks already.
You don't know the half of it.
Well, in any case, Peter told me you were in need of some fake IDs, so I went and procured some for you.
Okay.
Here.
Looks like I'm going to be Clara Winter.
Okay.
Better than me. I'm Thomas Broom. How about you, Livia? Emilia Skosen, a school teacher from Aarhus. It'll take some time getting used to it. Now, I believe you also had a message for us. Thank you for getting it past inspection.
You ought to be thanking Ursa. My God's the real brains behind all this. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Here's your letter.
Okay, we've got it.
Maybe you should wait until I'm gone to open it. The less I know, the better. See you later at the inn, Peter?
Yeah, I'll swing by.
Okay.
What does it say? It's encoded. Then it must be from the council. Finally. Someone will need to decode it. Bente or Cassie? Cassie or Bente? Let's Bente do it. Bente, you take care of it. Oh, of course. It shouldn't take long.
Why? Because then we can even out the trust points a little bit.
I've got it.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Our first real target.
Everyone quiet down. Sorry, Chief. The Freedom Council wants us to escort the crucial operative out of southern Jutland. It looks like the Gestapo are on his tail, and the council wants him out of here as soon as possible. Another operative here in Tinglev? Why haven't we heard of him? Actually, I think we have. He's the operative the Germans at the inn were raging about. He's called the Snow Fox. He's been running operations throughout Jutland for years.
Okay. The Gestapo again. We read that already, so I'm not repeating myself. We read that in the main story.
Someone must have learned he was heading south. Well, we couldn't exactly be smashing the Germans right in the balls. But if this guy has been a thorn in their sides, helping him is a good enough cause for me. We can't abandon a comrade. If this man has been tormenting the Germans, it'll be an honor to make sure he gets out of here safely. Our initial instructions are twofold. First, we need to infiltrate the Gestapo offices in town and tamper with their papers. Make it so they can't ID the Snow Fox. Second, there's an informant we need to meet. He'll give us the location of the fox and tell us where to take him. Turns out this is a busy little town. When does the operation take place? The new Gestapo chief is giving a speech at next Sunday's Mass. That's right. His lackeys will be there for the show, and the Gestapo offices will be practically empty. If we're going to sneak in, that's probably our best bet. But the instructions also say we need to meet the informant at the Mass. It's a good thing our team has expanded.
We'll have to split up. I'm pretty familiar with the old police station where the Gestapo have set up camp. I can go there.
And if we need to speak with anyone, I'm a fresh face they won't recognize.
I can help find the informant. If the meeting is taking place during Mass, you want someone who knows the townsfolk.
Very good, but you need someone with a bit more experience in case things go awry. I'll tag along.
That just leaves you, Chief. Where are you heading?
I go with...
That's a very interesting question. I could go to meet the infiltrated guy, or I could go to the police station. Both are interesting.
But this is only messing, and this is important, so I go here. Meet the informant.
I meet the informant with Peter and Cassie. Bente, I'm trusting you and Anders to handle those documents.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Things are getting serious now. We've got a lot of work to do. Between now and the mission, I want everyone preparing and training as hard as they can. Now hop to it.
Okay. Huh.
The ringing of the church bell sounded out across town. While the locals filed in for Sunday sermon, we prepared to meet our contact. The Gestapo's presence was bound to complicate matters, but this was our best chance to retrieve the intel that we needed.
Most definitely.
Here we are, Chief.
And here we are. Really? So, I think we call it here. Yes, because we are about to start a new mission. Now time is nearly up, at least for now. I have to call it here. And, yeah, it's a little bit shorter today because my voice is actually giving up. So it would not be as great as we are used to. Yes, so, we finished the main game. We started the DLC. And the DLC proves quite interesting. Very, very interesting again. And seeing Liva's story, the other side of the, what should we call it? I don't know, of the, it's not a medal. The business is also very, very interesting. So, yeah. We just call it here, and yeah, we continue on Thursday. So, thank you all very much for watching. Tomorrow, 15 at UTC, no stream. So, have a wonderful Tuesday evening. Enjoy your Wednesday. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. Hope to see you soon again on Thursday, 15 at UTC. Until then, bye.